ready.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Vanderbilt's offense will have the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw, it's Pavia. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question is the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Angle is selected.
Fires to the big fella. Flying down the left side. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
There are
And you gotta get locked into the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we gotta understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big
touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go through 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Complete to start this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got enough for the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Nickel blitz free. Blitz text freeze in free.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sherrill. What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35?
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Here's the handoff. Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
And the Commodores are marching down the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Catch in the middle, it's Stowers. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Entering plate, safe man right.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good.
Entering play. Normal.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Flood. Flood.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Finds his tight end. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Young. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
You gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
Coach suggestions.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Trips hash flood.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
4-3.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
SSLB blitz.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the corner. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Jukes his way for more. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Over G there. Recent play from Nickel. 3. Double. 3. 2. Cup. 2 invert hard flat.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Audible.
Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Oh, they're after him. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
Entering base model screen, you have 7 options. From recent, there are 6. Safe man right. Over storm brave.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. Let's talk about Alabama. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Quick release by the QB. Across the 25, he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown time!
Entering play call.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories. You have 9 options.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
Sprint.
Looking to throw, it's Pavia. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Rush is on him. Hit as he throws. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Commodores send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience of this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. A designed run for the quarterback. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
AHD stretch.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. They're going to test the right side with this one. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the toss to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Young. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short?
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Coming out with it, it's Fitzgerald. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays. Down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paulo, it's kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Pavia. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it at the 30. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. One of the highlights of the year last season, Alabama went into Nashville coming off a win against Georgia and got knocked out of Nashville with their first loss to Vandy since 1969. Anything can happen in this crazy sport.
It was magic. It was crazy. It was Pavia time, right? Like the 4th down conversions, they held the ball for most of the game. And Jesse, remember, this is what kept the Tide out of the playoffs. You think they're a little upset?
Definitely, and they're going to have to do a better job defensively with that gun option scheme we saw from Vanderbilt in that game a year ago. They didn't have any answer for that. A few interceptions early by Jalen Milroe put him behind the 8 ball, so we just need a better effort from Alabama on both sides.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Alabama! How about this defense taking one back to the house? No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone and not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll send the tight end in motion. Some misdirection with the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half, as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Corner. Coach, MTNA, Dagger.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Sends it downfield. That pass is incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Alabama pushing the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Shot 5WR.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
Backs protect.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. it's time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
The Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quickly complete.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Fires to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Max protect.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Makes the catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Offense about to reel off its seventh play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Yes, against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Inside here.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Trying to find the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll try to add another to their lead.
You have 15 options.
And he tacks on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Yes.
caught in the backfield. It's Sherrill. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle, it's Stowers. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
There are 3 categories.
We
have 7
a lot of
options.
teams that are really good
corner.
are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Uncorks one to the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
LB blitz.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Dillon. There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Fisher. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Dead center perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Northern Illinois is getting cooked right now. I mean, it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to the Red Hawks of Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the match.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Quick rub return. Quick rub return.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short.
Protect.
He'll try it again. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Coach suggestions.
Alabama needs just a few inches here on third down.
Sweep is selected.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the move. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
No nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard gain. I got to get that first down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical. Nice job by that running back.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. To the air. It's Simpson. Plucks it out of the air. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play-action fake. Looking for an open area to his left. He makes a catch. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Entering play call. Coaching. Pause. You have 6. Pass sub backup. Entering. Map. Confirm. Entering paused screen. You have 13 options. Entering play. Formation. Pistol. Close. There are 2 categories.
So first
you have
down,
6
we'll
options.
open up the final
Rocket
period.
pause is selected.
Trying to get the corner. Stop behind the line. He'll lose
Entering.
a yard.
I'll go.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown time!
Entering
They
play
build
call.
this
Coach
4th-quarter
suggestions.
lead, and
There
they
are
are
8
just
categories.
minutes
You
away
have
from
15
going
options.
5-0.
That attempt is selected.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence,
Entering
and the
play
officials
call.
will
Close.
change the
There
call.
are 2 categories.
Really need
You
to
have
pick
6
up this
op-
conversion
right.
and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Entering play call. Coach
That'll give them a little
suggestions.
more
There are
breathing room as they
categories.
try
You
to
have
push this
15
winning streak to
options.
5.
Advantage selected.
And this always is the debate of where you're
Entering
from. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
And go. Recent. Edge blitz 0.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Audible.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Play call.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Throws to the wideout. They were trying to work the outside there. He played it perfectly, almost got the pick. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Coach suggestions.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short.
WD sweep is selected.
Right back to him on the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes back.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job. Punches it dead, no return on this one. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's just so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off the blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Offense in a split backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose again.
Quick toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. On the option. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the run, it's Alexander. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Grab near the marker. It's Hudson. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
Pinch blitz.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Fighting off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
To the air, it's Pavia. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Looking for space. It's Alexander. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Invert hard flat.
And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Hudson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Audible.
Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Flacco should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTSA. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Good gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Run in the red zone, it's Alexander. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Notification.
Using his legs, it's Newberry. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. They'll try the run. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football. They want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game, but they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, it was not a good day.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Inside zone.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Timeout by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock.
Punch open offset. Empty curl pivoted.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Vert double under is selected.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative, or you can just go for rub it in your face.